Hello, hello, hello. It is Kitchen Counter Oracle with an elemental check in for air signs on this new moon. Placements are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, right? Anywhere in your chart. You, cross watcher, you get the spill, right? All disclaimers are in the description box of all the videos. Not only is this a full moon, this is also Mercury in retrograde. And she's going to be off her rocker until about mid-December. Because I'm used to Thanksgiving being in the pre-shadow, Christmas in the retrograde itself, with the retrograde ending going into post-shadow going into New Year's. But this time, Christmas is going to be in the post shadow of that. New Year's should be in the clear. And I don't know about y'all, but the pre-shadow of every Mercury in retrograde is like holy hellfire, right? This is the time where they say not to do like a lot of stuff on your cars and things like that, but at the same time it's like don't do it unless you have to. Don't go into any new contracts, like read the fine print under the fine print and stuff like that. And also during retrograde, this is where things from the past like to come up, whether it's a romantic relationship, somebody that was interested in like a one-sided situationship type deal. There's a lot of potential for miscommunication and stuff like that in this time frame as well, hence my stuttering being a lot worse than it normally would be. I'm noticing that right out the gate. Air signs, there's just a lot in the past that's being dug up that people are being forced to look at. Heavy on the Gemini and Libra end of that spectrum. There's just a lot of things in, like, from something that just didn't get off the ground. Like one person was interested and the other person just genuinely had zero clue. One person just failed to make a move and the other person just went on with their life la-di-da-da-da-di-dee. But somebody here has had like some type of grudge, vendetta. They feel rejected, this whole 9 yards. And it's just the truth of the matter is this person never found the cojones to shoot their shot. They never found the cojones to shoot their shot, and you know what? The person they were interested in just went on with their life, as they have a right to, believe it or not. Somebody here just sought to destroy everything in a person's life again because they feel rejected and they just cannot process the feelings and the emotions associated with being rejected. And the thing is, if it was meant to be, it would work out. But when you're on this red pill revenge kick and you're just trying to make a person lose everything in their life because you think they deserve to, that says more about you than the person you're trying to hurt. It really does. And I don't know what it is with air sign men. Like, air is my secondary element in my birth chart. Water is my strongest. Air is my runner up, if you will. I don't know what it is with air sign. Like water sign, like men who are heavy in water and air, I can't stand them. I don't know what it is. It's just a lot of emotional immaturity, an inability to process something correctly. They're not seeing and like they're hearing and seeing things according to their level of perception. And it's one of those, I need y'all to see the full picture and not what it is you're wanting to see and what you're wanting to hear. So having selective comprehension skills here may very well be the reason somebody ends up going to jail. I mean, I don't know, like this energy has been heavy the last couple of days. I mean, it's just somebody took something way too far and legal lines have been crossed. Somebody could have been trying to hack an email account, a phone, a computer, something of that sort. Could have also tried to hack into a bank account. And I should not have to go in on this person because, I mean, it's illegal. Hacking is illegal. It's illegal. You go to jail. You go to prison. You go to something for that. There was somebody who was paying to have a person's their medical information, like to give them a copy of the files and stuff like that. And I mean, it's just for somebody to go that far. I mean, but the thing is, when you're hacking a person's medical file, yes, you can have a seal put on that. I would know. I've worked in the medical field for a chunk of time. Yes, you can have that happen, but also even when someone is accessing your information, there's going to be a log, if you will, of who went in that file. So if it's like a family friend of yours that's doing you a favor and stuff like that, yeah, they're as good as fired. It doesn't matter. But if you went and got a person's, like if there's a POA on file and stuff like that, like if you skirted around that person and talked to the POA is likely to get in trouble because the thing is, the point of the like if you have a POA on file, like you have to be a vegetable for the POA to have any real power. And for someone to abuse that says more about the abuser than it does the person that's being trespassed all over and stuff like that. And my thing is, if you are truly happy with your life, you would not be worried about the relationships, the endeavors, and all this other stuff of other people. You would be in your lane, minding your business, happy as a lark. So that lets me know there's just a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy, just a lot of people who were deeply unhappy with their life and subsequently the choices they made. I'm hearing something about a married couple. One thing that burns my ass and grinds my gears are the number of married people in single people's business. I'm sorry, but if I know you to already be in a relationship of some kind, I'm not going to bother with you. I'm not going to bother. I am not on dating apps, none of that sort. Somebody here started an extremely unforgivable set of rumors, and it caused a union to not come together like it was supposed to because somebody believed the rumors, which is a problem. Because now because the people who did all that, like everybody involved in that equation is under judgment at this time, heavy on the sign of Libra. This could also be the cuspers, like the Libra Scorpio cuspers and the Virgo Libra cuspers. It could be them too. And then on the other side of this whole, like the other side of the coin, if you will, oddly enough, I'm not really getting anything for Aquarius. which is not entirely a bad thing. It just means there's nothing for you. But Gemini, y'all are known for being like when y'all are in just an extremely distorted negative energy, y'all are nosy, you're gossipy, you're disrespectful to people's boundaries, the whole 9 yards. And there's just been a lot of that with a group of distorted Geminis as of late. But what I'm getting is something in regarding to a past life. Somebody sacrificed a person believing it would lead to all this wealth, all this abundance, societal standing, blah, blah, blah. But on the flip side of it, that sacrifice, the unaliving of an innocent person, it actually had the opposite effect. Instead of gaining things, whoever this is lost things instead. Yeah. And the funny thing is this person has the audacity to be angry at the person they unalived in a past life. Because of you, I lost this. Because of you, I lost that. And now I want you to lose, and all that jazz, right? It's just a lot of misplaced anger from a past life. Because instead of seeing where he or she was the problem, they're trying to send all that karmic energy that they're supposed to be dealing with to the person they wronged. In other words, they tried to avoid accountability then. They're trying to avoid accountability now. And it's just until they learn how to be accountable, whatever success they seek to achieve, it's going to be painfully short-lived, flushed down the drain, all that jazz. Like there's just a lot of energy harvesting, a lot of attempts to sacrifice a person by any means necessary. There's a lot of cult coven energy here too. Now the thing is this, if something is truly meant to be yours, this level of malarkey is unnecessary. If you are truly a manifester, you will not need another person's energy to manifest with. It'll just come from within and flow organically. Now, my thing is this. Again, if something is meant to be, it will flow organically, it will run smoothly, and it will actually come to fruition. Trying to force me to appear before you because you will it is not going to get me to do shit. If you are something or somebody I do not want, there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And love spells don't work on me because I have to organically have some type of love-related feelings for that person. This person doesn't want love, they want control. This person wants to be viewed as a PIMP, and the reality is he's just a scrub. He wants to look for things outside of his marriage, but women with sense avoid him like the pneumonic plague. Somebody here keeps trying to paint somebody as the other woman, but in reality, this couple is the third party. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. If you are so happy with your life, why are you worried about another person? If you're such a powerful being, why do you need another woman's energy to manifest with? Because the more y'all try to do this spell here, a ritual there, you're just showing how weak you are. You're not showing strength. You're showing weakness. You're showing codependency. You're codependent on magic to get you what you want in life. But the thing is, you come across the right person with the right spiritual rank and all that jazz, you gonna get your ass whooped. Because of what you're supposed to be doing versus what they are supposed to be focusing on. If it was truly meant to link up, it would. But causing a lot of chaos and destruction because you're not getting your way, so you're doing yet another spell because of it. Like, somebody here just does a lot of witchcraft. Like, this is their temper tantrum. This is their temper tantrum. And I mean, it's just petty. It's childish. It's tacky. And to be brutally honest, this person is looking painfully stupid because they didn't stop anything. They didn't block anything. They didn't cause a person to lose their home. Now they're driving a better car. They have a better paying job. And their spell work was to make them lose everything. So now this person, whoever this is trying to put in a lot of footwork into finding this person's employer, relatives of this person, trying and like just going up and talking to these people, if they haven't already done so, trying to plead their case. And the truth of the matter is, this person is looking like a grade A psychopath. And also failing to understand the problems you try to manifest for another, you have to receive yourself at some point down the line. And the thing is, for air and fire, I'm getting like the main theme is return to sender. And the thing about a return to sender, my God, is where it lands is where it lands. It doesn't always necessarily hit you. It can land somewhere in your house, your car, your finances, your mom, dad, brother, sister, and so on down that line. Because somebody here back in 2020 was sending a lot of death spells in hopes of somebody committing suicide. And that shit has to go somewhere. It's got to land somewhere. It does. Because whoever you are, you cannot tell me that you don't know that you're out of line. Because in order for a spell like that to stick, that person, the target has to actually be guilty. And they're not necessarily guilty because you say they are. Spiritual court is definitely in session. And there's a lot of people under judgment right now. Because the funny thing is, when it comes to me, a lot of folks really are told to not harass me in any way, shape, or form, but they do it anyway because they think I'm a weak target. I prefer to stay quiet. I keep to myself, womp, 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 right? The only problem is I have an extremely high IQ, and I clock everything that's going on around me. So 9 times out of 10, I will know everything I need to know about you before you ever will about me. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I will learn everything about you before you ever will about me. And the more you do spell work on me, the more of your little secrets I'll pick up. And somebody here did some type of sex cult. I don't know what the hell they did. I just know that's disgusting. Because now this person has a lot of, like, who you have sex with. Oh, God. Okay, slow down, Charlie. sex is the most intense form of energy exchange. So when you are attending these little orgies, if you will, that's a lot of swapping of energies and entities. So there's literally, not only is there room for a literal STD, we got the spiritual edition of that as well. And I'm so good on that. Thank you, God, for celibacy. It is wonderful. Yeah, Gemini, I know all about your participation in that, and I'm just not missing anything. I'm sorry. Once you reach the status of community dick and or the JJ, there's just no going back. And you know what? I'm so good over here. Bye.